What's cooler than that?
Drinking this morning already, I think.
Who's?
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Welcome back to BTG Squad.
Man, I thought you stopped that.
Who's a couple of them? All right, I want to point this out. Today we're talking about penis enlargement. Let me just read you the title of this video before we get into it. This is by the New York Times. Errol, how would you feel about testing this out for BTG Squad, for all of us?
No.
This is from the New York Times, or New York Post, my bad, excuse me. Freaking penis enlargement is on the rise. Filler shots are all the rage now. Look at this woman holding this banana. Look at the look on her face.
She's got a shot they gave you?
She wants that banana ski. Yeah, there's a shot they can give you in the tip of your stick.
I'm good.
I think we have to keep this podcast somewhat PG, right? I've been testing out these, by the way. I just wanted to say that first. Loon, you ever heard of them?
No, because I don't do that.
Stop lying,
I'm
pretending like you haven't smoked weed in your life before.
I'm a clean and sober man.
What I've noticed about vapes is they give you headaches. They give you a good head rush, but they also give you headaches, like over whatever. Let's play this video. You want to hear this? You want to hear what they're talking about, man?
I guess we can. I definitely don't want no needle in my
in the tip of your stick. You ever heard?
I feel like there's like you got to sign something too, because I feel like I could go the other way and like you would never like again, right? Like if they hit like a nerve or something.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sure there's like a disclaimer you sign.
I'm sure, like a health waiver.
Like if this happens, we're not liable.
Oh yeah, and you know what I can't believe? Hank, I can't believe. Well, let's play this video first.
Maybe she just really likes bananas.
Nah, dog.
She's not even really a doctor.
Hold on, you guys, forgive me. Go back. I want to see the smirk on her face. Look at the smile on this woman's face. Look how happy she is to be holding this banana.
I'm going after them because I feel like that's not even a real doctor. And they didn't put a disclaimer on the bottom saying it's not.
No, you think real doctors have their shirts open like this? Play the video. How long is that?
Have her makeup done and her glasses on.
How many inches is this? That's 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5. So this banana is probably like a good 7 inches, right? Total. But
from tip to tip, it's probably like 8.
Your balls. Yeah, if you measure from the side, I've told people this before. You measure from the side, you can get a much larger profile. We know all guys, dude. Guys, you're not measuring from your belly button out. Stop lying. Okay,
it's the same thing as women. Like, obviously, you don't want to be sending people those pictures. That's a big no. But like women, they do the whole like.
Yeah, they
squeeze. They make sure to just take pictures a certain way.
Get all the best angles.
You know. So it's okay if guys do it too, I'm assuming.
Watch this video real quick. I said play it, didn't I?
Oh, just looking at that needle, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Ooh. It broadens.
Are they trying to like sensualize a needle?
This says it broadens. Look at that brown banana. Oh, they included me in this. Look at the 2 tennis balls. Oh, eggplant is increased the weight.
Oh yeah, were we supposed to be reading these comments? I guess they can read them when they watch the video.
I'll put this on full screen so they'll just be able to hear that. Pause, please. Pause. I don't know who.
Look at those sweet eyebrows.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Here it says. I want to read this. It says it's the secret weapon in a different battle of the bulge. Dissolvable penis injectables, so they dissolve. One guy says, "I feel like I'm holding a baseball bat." Carlos M. 25 said while describing his post filler phallus to the Post. The Bronx name, who asked that his full name not be revealed for privacy reasons, tacked on a whopping 1.5 inches to his tallywhacker by going to Lushful Aesthetics, a New York City-based cosmetic medicine company that, among other procedures, helps widen people's willies. Carlos is one of the many men who are sex-expanding their horizons with injections of...
So made him 1.5 inches wider?
Which is
that what they just said?
Yeah, kind of stupid, isn't it? Why? I don't get it. Isn't the whole idea of male enhancement, you want length? Like I want...
Well, you want probably both. You want like a toothpick that's like this long.
Well, it still looks more presentable. Well, because, yeah, guys that have those short, fat ones, I bet you they want length. They don't still want more girth.
You want an equal amount of girth.
That's
and length,
true.
Right?
You want girth and width, right? This is a
You want to
non-surgical.
look like a cupcake.
A cupcake would be freaking gross. Blow some. Dude, women, watch out. Because dudes, now that we got our hands on some actual surgical procedure, well, it's non-surgical. Men are going to be tearing women up. Dude, it's gonna turn into one of those like...
I'm sure there's already surgical enhancements you could do, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it'll leave you looking like... What's the doctor that created the monster?
Frankenstein?
You'd have a Frankendick.
Like 2 bolts sticking out of it.
You'd have a Frankendick. Yeah.
Hold on, man. I got to charge it up. Like, hook up some like electrodes to it. It needs about 5 minutes. It's like an electric car. You got to charge it.
Look at this. Penile enhancement pilgrims broaden their appendages by up to ½ inch per session, with some patients adding a whole 2 inches overall, in a bid to boost their confidence and improve their performance in the sack. Jesus Christ. Look at this guy. Okay, hold on. First, how much does this cost? Penis filler prices range from $11,000 to $20,000 for a full round of treatment. And depending on the type or number of injections, it can take 10 to 20 syringes, by the way, to get this. And desired size, right? Look at this dude. What if you opened up your phone and you see this guy sends you pictures like, "What's up, baby?" We watched the other day, me and her were watching a documentary about the trans men of New York City. I think it was New York City. It's like a documentary on all the trans men and their fight for survival throughout, like, I don't know, it was like the 70s and 80s and 90s or whatever, like trans people coming up. Mm. Dude, some wild looking hoes, to say the least. Okay. And then some manly looking man. And they used to go into this meat butcher area of New York City, right? Where these meat trucks, it was this meat packaging facility, and these meat trucks, they would leave these meat trucks parked at night, and these trannies, excuse me, I don't know, is it wrong to say that now? What's transvestites? What do you call them?
I don't know.
Trans men. These trans men would go.
Confused people.
They would go. Yeah, they are. They would go into the back of these meat trucks, and the one dude was explaining. He would go in. He's like, "Boy, we would take these men up in the back of these trucks, and we would have a good time in the back of these trucks. I'm not going in there now." He's like, too good for it now. He's like, back in the day, oh, this was the hotel, baby. You gotta watch that documentary. He said this dude right here, he's a porn star, by the way. And he did this surgery to his tallywhacker. He says, what?
You go for it, and then I'll say my comment.
He says, my mid shaft was in the 6 or 6.5 inch range. Ray Dexter, he's a gay porn star. After receiving multiple filler treatments over several years, by the way, he claimed his penis grew to about 7.5 inches, ... around. I have in front of me.
Okay, but this is a porn star, correct?
A tape measure, skis.
7.5 around?
Hold up. Measure my arm. Measure my forearm. Around. Okay? This is his dick, bro. Measure this.
What is this?
Well, I didn't have like a real one. What's my forearm? 8 inches, right? 8 inches, okay? So he's what? Half an inch. He's at half an inch smaller around.
He's like a 2.5 inch pipe, basically.
Freaking nonsense, bro. What are you gonna do?
That
That's
can't
like
be
this
real,
water
dude.
bottle.
I don't know. That's only when he has the injections, though, right?
That's like this going up in your girl. Oh no, he's gay. It's going up in a dude's butt. Children, leave the room.
Hey, also, he probably the reason they put his thing on here, he probably owns stock in the company.
I'll bet you he does, right? Something else I wanted to talk about.
This is a paid actor.
No, but here's the thing, dude. This surgery, it doesn't last. Like, it'll dissipate and go away after like, it dissipates and goes away after like a year. So you could grow, right? Whatever inches you get around and down, But then in a year, it might go away. It might shrink back to whatever the hell it was.
It looks like when you like swim too long. It's like a dried grape.
Yeah,
A raisin.
Just a belly button sticking out, just barely hanging on for dear life. Oh, this looks horrible though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Yeah. Patients can also wait it out as products are temporary, whatever. It's different for every. Look at that. There you go. That's the pool image you were talking about. That's what it's gonna look like, man. But it can disappear, which was the weird thing that I wanted to freaking talk about. It'll go away. It's not permanent. So these people that are doing this surgery, like it said, you might have to get 20 injections
Before it even works, right?
So here's what I was thinking. Hear me out, Skis. Skis, hear me out. Are you down for the cause?
No.
We want to do like, come on, man.
No.
Hey, Skis.
Yeah.
I need a commitment from you for BT. Hey, Skis. Let's be transparent
Then
with
you.
No, bro, I don't want to. I don't want any needles.
Let's find somebody else to do it. And then they can come on the show.
Who else? Brian?
Have them come on the show before and after.
I'm gonna have to bleep out those names. Damn it! I can't put their names out there like that.
Some before and after.
Yeah. Beautiful. This is what's coming to men's health. You know, women have what the crazy thing is.
It's for guys that can't like get it up.
No, it's for guys that just want a little extra in the bedroom, Skis. They just want that extra oomph. An inch and a half. Imagine what an inch and a half would do for your life. Imagine 20 injections though over the course of a year to get there, and then it might go away.
Why do you need to get off work? I gotta go get an injection in my junk.
I wonder if the no, man, this is my freaking 4th injection. I wonder if women, because women do all kinds of lip injections, boobs, butts, all that, right? I wonder if men, you think men are still getting judged for doing stuff like this? Used to be a huge thing. No, you can't freaking try.
I mean, I don't care. But I suppose it's like women don't care other women doing it, right? To a point.
Probably
There's
not.
some women that like, I would never do that. But then there's women that are like, oh, good for her. You know?
Why is it? Yeah, that's true. Why is it that you would think there's 2 major problems with men that have always been an issue. Men have always struggled with their self-esteem with having like small, what do you call it, tallywhackers? Men have always struggled with small tallywhackers, and men have struggled with going bald, right? You would think we as men, we've gone to the moon, we've gone to Mars. You'd think people would have solved these issues by now, right? Men, all the scientists in the world, all the crazy things that we've done in the universe, Skis, we haven't solved either one of those 2 issues. We are still in the year 2023. It takes you 20 injections to get an inch and a half, maybe, and then it's going to go away. I'm shocked that
when they do Botox, they got to keep going back.
What?
They don't just do the one and not go back.
Yeah, but eventually your face is full of plastic, right? And you're just stuck
Yeah,
that
but you
way.
have to get the injections all to like plump it back up.
Ah. But I think eventually you have to stop. You can't keep doing that for not very long. I
got an interesting note to leave this video on when you're
leave it because we're about to cut this off. We're at 15 minutes. Go ahead, send it.
Here's an interesting fact. Not anything to do with this, but I heard it today, and the guy made a lot of sense. But think about this. With all the sexuality stuff we kind of were talking about, you know, and all this, the guy put on every dynasty has fallen, and it all fell, if you go back and look, when sexuality became like a problem.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, right? Who's a dude that you look up to? Like a manly dude.
I don't know.
Whoever it is. Okay, let's say, I mean, come on, we got to be able to come up with somebody. One person? Joe Rogan. Yeah. Let's come up with a big dude, a really tall. Like, who's the Bjorn? Who's that guy?
That's someone I really look up to because I really don't. For me to have to like look up to somebody, I'd have to like know them in my life, I guess.
Okay, so who?
Like, I can't really look up to a celebrity because they're famous. Like that guy could be a complete douche.
True. All right, what about my dad? Right, my dad.
He could be like a role model, like someone you look up to, right? Because you know him.
Yeah, let's imagine someone we look up to. Imagine if my dad. This would blow my mind. This would break down my man. Well, no, I don't know. If my dad, I don't want to use my dad. It's creepy. My older brother or my dad. Yeah, either one, whatever. I'll use it. Imagine if they were walking. If all of a sudden I came to the house and they were walking outside. They had rainbow underwears on, and he had a leash on his neck, and he was singing some weird Pride Parade song, and he was talking about free love and this and that. It's okay that those people exist, right? They have their own thing. But if everybody starts, like you were saying, when it starts to become a huge issue and you look around and the majority of men are like acting like women and they're acting very effeminate and they're acting really weird and they want to start dating other dudes, and the kind of moral depression that would put us all in as men, our military's going woke right now, skis. Right? Isn't that where this starts? Isn't that what you're talking about?
Well, that's what they're just saying they fall. I mean, you can look right, even like 300s based off of, right, like an event that supposedly happened, and they eventually, that guy that was going around the world, right, conquering people, that was a thing, like the sexuality thing, right? But like they say, like all dynasties, it has come down to that before they fell.
Don't you think we're smarter?
Because they get work. Well, that's what they're talking about too. Like, we'll see what happens.
You don't think we're smarter than those other dynasties? Now we have
Not
technology.
Man. Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
Just because we have technology doesn't make us smarter. It's also making people dumber.
But if it's the whole world, right?
People used to actually have to like think for themselves too. I feel like people are smarter in a sense, but they're also dumber at the same time. Does that make sense?
No. Well, no, it does make sense. But people aren't smarter. I would take that part out. I think we're just dumber, right?
We're smarter in certain ways.
We think we're smarter. That's the scary thing, right?
People like, I don't know if you like the word. People evolve like into other areas more, but probably are like dumber in areas people were smarter for before. Does that make sense? Like it's made like a switch into a different like area. Like say you're good at English and math and this and that, and then you're like, maybe this group was like good in math like 10 years ago, but you were good in like English, because they pushed on it so much. Because think about technology back then wasn't like a great thing, but now it is. There's people really smart with technology, but like having like street smarts and all that stuff, like that's gone out the window to some point, I think.
So you think what areas are we smart in, you think? Just technology?
Technology is definitely advanced, right? It has. It's like blown up in the last 100 years.
Yeah, but is that our intelligence anymore? It's just kind of technology.
Or somebody else's.
Well, it's like technology is just replicating itself over and over. Like we add a little bit here and there, but pretty much we got to it. It feels
but
like
it had a big jump in the last like 100 years.
Yeah, but is it going any further? Or do we just think that it is? Because someone was mentioning...
If we created a computer that actually thinks it's alive, I'd say that's a pretty good jump.
Yeah, but the computer's just basing all of its intelligence off of what it's gathered from us. Because we've put all of our thoughts and stuff, like all these articles you can go read, the computer can just go and...
They say they become self-aware. If they become self-aware, then they think they like exist. Like they're... Maybe the first ones don't know, but over time, like if there's enough AI created, other AI is going to create more AI. Like it's just going to assume that it's like they might not even know what humans are, right? Eventually down the road.
Yeah, and then they might say, "Hey, we need to get rid of these people. These fleshy, weird creatures that destroy things." It's the same. It happens in every movie, right? Every horror story.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man? The world's crazy.
But that's what makes me think we're just getting dumber and dumber. Is because these are the things that not a lot of guys. I can't even say some. And this is a point to bring up too, because the internet has just made us aware of things that have always been going on. People have been getting penis enlargements for such a long time, right? Doctors have been doing this stuff. It's not a new thing. It's probably just a different method of doing it. Guys have been taking pills. Guys have been hanging weights off of their dicks for years. That's a thing. There's suction cups out there, right? So it's not like, oh, the world is just so crazy now. We've never seen.
Just something more to spend your money on, right?
Yeah, they're trying to get money out of people, and dudes actually do want bigger penises.
They hit a market. They hit a market people want, right?
Yeah, man. I think you should get one, and I just wanted to. I don't know. Help me out here, people in the comments. Keys. It could be a great video. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
damn. That was a strikeout. All the BTG squad fans.
Cue the music. He's all mad.
Ladies and gentlemen, penis enlargement surgeries are coming to a health store near you. Go get your shot now. They're all the rage. That's a quote by
you funding this operation.
I'll throw a couple dollars at it if somebody wants to do it. I'm curious to know.
All right.
Catch you in the next video. Peace.
What's cooler than that?
Well, keep it simple, stupid.